Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling at the moment? Today's topic is about congruence, and congruence is a very, very important part of the therapeutic process. It teaches us as mental health professionals to be open and honest and clear about our intentions when we are treating our clients. But congruence can also be translated into other areas of life. And being congruent means being honest and true to yourself. To be yourself and to be honest about who you are. To be honest about how you feel about yourself. To be honest about your worth. And you don't need to be just honest to other people. Be honest to yourself and be true to yourself. Know what you accept as truth and stay congruent to that. Don't let other people sway you. When you are congruent, you firmly are confident, you firmly believe that you can be open and honest and you are true to yourself. It's also about having good intentions. Congruence is about being honest about your intentions and to make clear what your intentions are and to always have good intentions no matter what. Congruence is about not hiding your intentions and not having bad intentions. Congruence is about having good intentions that are just meant to be healthy, helpful, and constructive. And then when congruence comes in with your intentions is when you act upon your intentions. It doesn't help having a good intention and then you act the opposite of that intention. It's about being true and transparent about your intentions and being true and transparent about yourself. That doesn't mean you have to go and overshare and tell everyone everything. No, it just means being in the foundation of yourself. And it's also about having confidence in yourself. Congruence is having the ability to self-manage and to know you can self-manage. Congruence is your confidence. It's about being trustworthy within yourself, not having any doubts within yourself. And it's also about being honest to yourself about your confidence levels, and it's about being honest with yourself about the issues you are facing, how you internalize things, challenging your thinking. Being congruent is being the most honest form of yourself. To not hide your intentions, to be clear about what you have planned for other people, what you expect. And it's also about being genuine in your communication. The thing about congruence is so many people are not congruent in their communication. They act like they have a mask on, or they'll act a specific way to get you to like them. And I'm not saying that you have to go tell someone, listen, I don't like you. But it's about being open in your communication, to not hide things about your intentions. It's about being honest in your communication and seeking to always connect and not seeking to disconnect. It's about being as genuine as you can in the way that you communicate with others, being genuine in the way that you create connections and you deepen relationships. Because if you are honest within yourself, then people see you as trustworthy. People will want to listen to you. People will want to communicate with you because they don't see you as someone who is fake or is hiding things or has ulterior motives. And it's also about being genuine in your connections, as I said, your relationships. And that comes with your communication. Because when you are genuine in your communication, then you are genuine in building your relationships. And you can't build your relationships if you are not yourself in that relationship. You cannot deepen your connections, further your relationships, and generally just bond with people if you cannot be yourself, if you are not confident enough to be yourself, if you are constantly doubting yourself. And it's important that you are genuine when you are looking to make new connections, spend time. When you spend time with your loved ones, show them that you are yourself, because people don't like it when you are not yourself, because it makes people wonder, why aren't you being yourself? What are you ashamed of? What are you hiding? What don't you want people to know? And generally people don't like people who are fake, or people who are not honest, or people who are not themselves and who pretend to be other people, because we see them as unstable and also untrustworthy. And the most amazing thing about congruence is you have the strongest ability, and this strong ability is to be yourself. That is one of the strongest abilities that you can have, because a lot of us are not confident, we are doubtful of ourselves, so we emulate people who we admire, hoping to emulate and enforce their confidence. But we can't get their confidence. We can't get confidence pretending to be someone else. We can only get confidence from being ourselves, and unapologetically so. And that brings me to another point. It's your strongest ability, and you should always be unapologetically yourself. If someone doesn't like you, then that's fine. Let them not like you. If you are not gelling or connecting with someone, that's fine. But don't change who you are. Don't cross your own boundaries. Don't change your values just because you want to feel accepted. We are only truly properly accepted when we are ourselves. Fake people attract more fake people because they don't know how to be themselves, and they find a lot of benefits in lying and being dishonest. And that's why they're very difficult to connect with, because we don't know, okay, how do I connect with this person who is not being themselves? Mean what you say and do what you say. That is congruence. It's about being congruent, honest, and being true to what you say and what you do. There mustn't be any indiscrepancies between what you say and what you do. They must always match, because if you say something, I'll change, I'll do this, but you don't do it, then you're not being congruent, then you're not being true to yourself. But if you say that I am going to do this, I am going to change this, and you do change it, then you are being congruent. Then you are doing yourself a favor. You are being true to yourself when you decide to have the own autonomy to make the decision to change, to make the decision to be yourself, no matter what happens. And the right people will love you for who you are. Don't hide your intentions. If you have ulterior motives or bad intentions, then maybe it's best that you take a look at how you internalize your world and what you expect from people and what you expect from yourself. Because when we hide our intentions, we are untrustworthy, we are unstable, and people will generally try to avoid us because they don't know what we actually are planning or thinking of them, or what we are actually hoping for them. Remember, the quality of your relationships will be determined by how congruent you are. And if you are always yourself, you are always open, you are always honest, you'll create deep and meaningful relationships. Remember, it's about being yourself and always be yourself no matter what. And always be yourself unapologetically. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that stunning person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.